think we can all agree there's no controversy in saying that sugar is a health food now. God said so in the Bible, ye may eat fruits and vegetables. Even though the Bible was written by an Egyptian warlock in 1935, there's no controversy in the fact that carbs are good now. So, relax. I got a couple questions about this recently. Let's answer them.
What if you prayed to God to make it through the hardest part instead of starting over like too many are?
So I've been high carb vegan over 6 months and adding lots of refined sugar and just upping no fat whatsoever for almost 2 months now. Things are amazing, really good. Skin's feeling better and better with the no washing with nothing but water and some mysterious waters in the shower. Life isn't perfect. Sometimes I'm questioning everything still, just what am I doing? Is this enough? This channel is so stupid. I offer nothing to the world. My other channel focuses on tech. It's such a shallow concept. Who cares about any of this? So we're still hurricaning our way through life, but for the most part, I feel pretty good. Skin's decent, digestion, not bad. So we got 2 food-related questions and then one at the end about Bart Kay, and I'll be very nice to him, I promise. What are your thoughts on fish and rice for night meal, or just stay away from the protein? If you don't mind being a backyard raccoon scumbag, then go for the meat, but that does not digest well together. Any food combining chart will show you starch and protein is no-go. No, do it. So people who do that, I don't know why that's the basis of our entire society, is just starch, protein, and a vegetable. In every cartoon, in every household, in every movie, it's always steak, potatoes, broccoli. Have your salad with the pasta and the meatballs in there. It's always that. Pizza combines everything. You're sick, you sicken me. Have some pear juice instead. So not only would it digest bad, it would also be killing a fish. Have you ever seen a salmon work its entire life to get back to the place it was born, struggling through every adversity possible, jumping huge cliffs, and you're just gonna snatch it? Oh, that'd be a nice snack. You dick. You're a guardian, you angel, a heartless angel bitch. And in the end, you have to ask, how much protein do we even need? I'm gaining strength and size. I seem to be 149 pounds. So that's heavier than I used to be. And I'm doing 4 one-arm negatives with more weight. Explain that. With no protein whatsoever. Add a little creatine to that meal is what you should be saying. We don't need the fish. You'll smell worse. It'll digest bad. You killed Bambi and you suck. If for some reason there's not enough protein in refined sugar for you, fruit all day with refined sugar. Instead of your rice meal, try buckwheat. It's actually massively higher in protein. So I wouldn't even go to the bean level yet. Just a bit more grains. The quinoa, holy shit, way too much protein. So try buckwheat first. If you digest that well, maybe move up to millet and then consider quinoa. But rice isn't a white rice. Way too much protein. Serious question, please answer. Isn't there enough sugar in the fruit? Why the sugar and syrup? Listen, buddy, have you ever tasted a watermelon in May? It tastes like a cucumber sometimes. I don't live in Thailand anymore. I left. I don't have access. Most of the fruit, if I'm eating mangoes, I don't need sugar. I actually tried it. It made it worse. I was like, this is stupid. But when I have my cantaloupe, sometimes it's that ain't right. It should be sugar to taste, but really I'm just in the habit of dumping a 1/4 cup on my melon no matter what. But I had a watermelon the other day. It's out of season. I'm with you, but it's in season somewhere. That's all I care about. It's still hydrating fruit goodness. So it'd be cool to follow the seasons, but if you do that, good luck fasting for 6 months of the year because there's nothing that grows in Canada. Really, you would have all this summer fruit and then you would can it. So there goes your raw food lifestyle, or fermented strawberries, whatever you're doing in your cellar. You're weird. So we save it all. We grow all these grains all summer and then they're in the barrel in our basement and it's oh no, it's moldy, there's rats. We have the plague now. Whatever, your old timey ways, you ferment your sauerkraut. You can live, but people are eat grass-fed beef, bro. What are you doing? There's no fruit in the winter. It's there's no grass in the winter either, you piece of shit. So for me, I don't see this whole argument where that's not natural, therefore it's not good. We do stuff, we've refined sugar, you add it to fruit, boom, I have more calories with less fiber, and it's reliable. I got a giant bag on the counter just waiting to add it to fruit. I could have added it to this juice. I should have. That would have been way better. If I ever buy carrot juice in the future, you better hope a half a cup makes it into that thing. I also like adding sugar to my water. Not always, just in the morning, it's just distilled, but after my fruit meal, and if I want to go somewhere, I bring some water and sugar. Freely says it hydrates you more. I'd like to see the science on that, but I'm just running with it. Carbohydrate. So like where carbs go, water follows. It's like 1 gram of carbs brings 4 grams of water or something with it always. So kind of makes sense on paper. If you add sugar to water, it increases the hydration by 900-fold. So in a perfect world, yes, there's enough sugar in fruit. You don't necessarily need the sugar, but it's fun to add more sugar to fruit. Then it's even better. I used to dip strawberries in sugar as a kid, and I remember thinking, man, that was so stupid. Who would add sugar to fruit? I knew as a child that was good. I should have listened to inner little vegetable boy. He knew we could have been healed already. So fruit is good, sugar's better. All right, last question here. Casey, what are your thoughts on going on a debate with Bart Kay? What are your thoughts on him in general? Debate with Bart Kay. I would rather be hung by my armpits with meat hooks. It gets nowhere. He's fun. He's a fun character. I almost enjoy when he scolds people. I was watching his debate with Nutrition by Victoria, and he wouldn't let her speak, and it just reminded me of the good old days when the man was in charge. He's like, get out of here, woman, who said you could talk? So it's like, it's fun. He's a good guy. If I'm psychoanalyzing him as a person, that whole persona where he's just like authoritative and like, no, you're wrong. And he's belittling you. I think he was not listened to as a child. He had ideas, fun little ideas, and they were shot down hard and immediately. And he's like, oh, nobody listens to me. And then he worked his life towards being listened to. He studied hard, and he's like, I have the science. Now I'm the authority. And so he did that. Congrats to him. Whenever I see one of his debates, his tactics are just like any other carnivore where they say, that study was debunked. And then your audience members are like, oh, that's good. Okay, thanks, Bart. He looked into it. I don't have to now. That's all their tactics are. You were debunked. Oh, the China study, that was debunked. Okay, good. No, it wasn't. Please go watch Viva Longevity's channel, because he's made so many videos like really going into these claims of carnivores who say like this was debunked, and then he'll like interview the scientists behind that study, and then they go into like, what are you talking about debunked? Like, this is our best evidence. Saturated fat clearly causes heart disease. Like, we've been following these people for 20 years. Framingham study and like all this epidemiologic remedies that, oh boy, I painted myself into a corner of stupidity. I'm gonna leave with my pear juice. Epidemiologically speaking, epidemiology is good and it's not debunked. And Bart Kay just always, every time, like in that Nutrition by Victoria debate, he would say, that's not true, you're wrong, moving on. He never offers any counter proof that he's right. It's always just like, that was debunked. There's no evidence to suggest anything is true. And it's like, yeah, you're kind of right, nutritional science, that's why I've never really followed it much. I'm just like going intuitively and looking at what people heal and what did they do to heal it. That's why I've tried everything. So like I'm sitting here with experience, someone who's tried the carnivore, the keto, went back and forth, high carb, juice fast, fasting. And now we're in a place where sugar's good. You just add it to your fruit, and fat is stupid, and there's no proof otherwise. I was recently watching Bart Kay versus Durian Rider and Sunfruit Dan. It was like a very old video. I don't know why it got recommended on Drew Morg's channel, but I was watching, it was hilarious. Like, Durian Rider comes out in his toupee, and it's just like, what a character that guy is. And then there was one moment where Bart Kay stood up and he was like not cut, ripped. And then everyone's like, oh my God, you're fat. all your evidence is debunked. Like, look at you, you're so fat, you're obese. Like, he's not at all fat. Like, just in defense of him, that's a normal body. That's like what I look like. Who said we had to be shredded into six-pack town? Like, you can't even run a marathon in under 8 minutes. What's wrong with you? You're not shredded enough, bro. Like, you don't have the muscle mass of Hercules. This isn't about longevity or health. So like, he looks fine. There's nothing wrong with what he looked like in defense of him. He brought no arguments to the actual debate. So I think it's pretty clear that plants are healthy, and there's not a lot of controversy to it. There's like the fringe side of carnivore who says, oh, all plants are toxic. It's not really true, but people get some results, so we got to respect both sides, and people are dropping dead on both sides. There's carnivores having strokes, there's fruitarians dropping dead in the middle of the night. But then like more information comes out and we realize like, holy shit, like they did very terrible things. Like with Mango, he was like throwing up for days and refused water and wouldn't get treated. It's like when I had that tooth infection, I almost dry fasted until I either died or it healed. And I was about to do that. I gave up, and then my fiance came in and she was like, what's wrong, hon? You gonna do? Oh my God, you're about to die. Okay, you need to get to a dentist. And then like she spunked me up, and I wasn't stupid, and I listened to her. I was like, yeah, you're right. Okay. And then I got that removed, and then I've been great ever since. So I took measures that most of us are against. Don't see any medical doctor. Oh my God, it's an evil industry. It's like sometimes you need their help, and don't be stupid or you're gonna die. So it's like Mango didn't listen to his wife saying, come on, at least drink water. Like, what are you doing? Like, he had a stroke because he got super dehydrated. So who knows why these carnivores are having strokes? Maybe they're just like so adamant that I need a teaspoon of salt in my water every day, and then who knows what their blood pressure is, and then all of a sudden it's like pop. So like, I don't know, it's all mystery, but it makes more sense that don't be a meat-eating scum and you're probably gonna live longer, because it's obvious that you chop a squirrel's head off, drink its blood, and then fur gets on your lip. How do you feel after? Like stupid, probably. Like, oh damn, I shouldn't have done that. So like, we can only go with our own common sense, and then science could chip in, but common sense rules the heart. Are we agree? I think so. It's a lot of thumbs up today. There's a couple down, but it's because you're wearing a hat made of rat skin. It's a stupid looking hat. It doesn't even look nice. People are gonna know immediately. What is that, rat skin? It's a stupid hat. And you killed something for it. You could have had a pet. He'd probably fetch you drinks. Sure, he'd take a sip on the way back, but that's the rat tax. Just pay it and move on. Thank you for your Bitcoin donations of pear juice technology. Subscribe for more. I don't say next.